Welcome back to the Ethan Clerc podcast show. We are here with a very special week of podcasting for you. As you can see, we got 6 different hot sauces in front of you here, and we are going to be doing a little bit of a hot ones. I wrote it down. First we feast, hot ones, Sean Evans challenge. What's going on over here, Pete? Checking those levels out?
Yeah.
Peter Ignaszewski, everybody, producer of the week. Thanks for coming down.
Thanks
for coming down, Pete. Good to have you again. He's not going to be eating wings tonight. He's not much of a hot kind of guy. He's going to be drinking his Dr. Pepper over there.
That's right.
So, great to have you, Pete. Thanks again. I wrote down topics. There's nothing on here, but I'm sure we have a lot of things Pete's brought up on that computer we can look through. Matt Theesfeld, first time on the podcast.
It is my first time, and I'm very excited to be here on this episode.
Wow, well, thank you. And Colin, Clerc, of course.
Yep, back again.
Sadly.
Whoa.
Kidding.
I'm excited to be here. I hate hot stuff, but
That's why I was wondering if this would be the right episode for you.
I don't know.
He's going to make it work. All right,
I'm
well,
gonna be crying.
before we get into anything, if everyone watching could just share, comment, retweet, subscribe, like, give us a rating. We are trying to get the ratings up on iTunes and Facebook and any other platform. We are on pretty much any podcast directory if you're looking. So if you're trying to watch it on an Android phone like Pete, or if you're trying to watch it on an iPhone like everyone else, check her out. We'll be on those podcast streaming directories. So thanks everyone for watching, tuning in for this episode. Before we get into any of this stuff, we have been having trouble getting a hold of some of these people who won the prizes. So if you are watching and you won, can you just contact me and we can get you your prizes? Because we still have a couple of T-shirts. We got a couple, I think last week we had a poster to give out.
Yeah, that's right.
Still haven't given that one out yet. So if you win a prize, just reach out to me and we'll get that to you because I don't want to hold on to all this stuff forever. So let's get on with the first wing here. These are a little bit bigger, so this is going to be a little bit different than First We Feast because these are pretty big wings. So you boys
Drumsticks.
These are drumsticks. You guys aren't expected to eat the whole thing. Well, I'll just take one, pass it around, I guess. The first sauce here is here. I'll give it to Colin. First sauce is Valentina, Mexican hot sauce, extra hot. I guess we'll just dive right in.
How hot is this one, Ethan?
Valentina is only 2,100.
Only. Honey,
Let's
honey
dive into these
barbecue
quick.
at B-Dubs gets me.
Not bad. 2,100.
Good flavor. Good chicken, too.
That is a good chicken.
It's pretty hot.
This is number 1, boy.
Dude, my mouth is already on fire.
Actually, I think
Trying already.
we're doing this backwards. This is not Valentina. This is actually. I have these in the wrong order. My bad.
Whoa.
Where's Famous Dave's on here? Is it this one?
There.
Yeah.
This is actually Famous Dave's Pineapple Rage. I can actually taste the pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
What's it say? Pineapple-y. This one's not 2,100.
No.
Valentina is 2,100. This one, we couldn't even find, so it's probably like 400 or 500. And we're working our way up to 650,000. So we're in for a treat. I'm ready. My eyes are watering back. Not a bad one, though. Not a bad sauce.
And we haven't eaten supper yet, so that's why we're going to be
That's
eating
why we're
most
eating
of these.
every single bite of these
Mhm.
wings.
Let's get some topics going, Pete. What do we got on that computer? We got to talk about something for the guests here, so we're not just eating, having supper on the podcast. What's this about? Go first to the second tab. One tab over. Right there. You guys ever heard of the white van speaker scam?
No, I've never heard of that.
Hey, speakers are pretty relevant for us because we listen to music on them.
Yeah, definitely.
So what are we talking about here, Pete?
Let me check her out real quick.
Pretty much what this is about. Just feel like we're eating. All right. So the white van speaker scam. People listening might have heard about this. It's pretty much if you're at like a gas station or something, and this white van pulls up, and there's a guy in the back, whatever, and he hops out, and he offers to sell you these like speakers or lighting equipment or something. He's like, sometimes they have an excuse like, we got a bunch for our company, we got overstock, we're trying to get rid of them, and I'm gonna give you a heck of a deal. And then you get home, open the box, and you have like a really crappy Chinese-made speaker in there, and like hundreds of millions of people have been scammed by this. I was making news recently. Watch the video here while I drink this milk. Check this one out. Let's see if we get the. Go back to the beginning.
To it, basically.
What brands are they?
Well, they're Monster Vision on the
Was it Cal?
Cal. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Are you local around here?
Yeah, I live
Okay,
here.
sweet. Well, we do theater rooms like this.
See, he starts with an
Long story
excuse.
short, we had 3 of them get turned into conference rooms, so it's just an overbid on material. My
Right.
dad traded not equal value in conference material.
Yeah.
So I always get like a 30, 45 minute window to get rid of them as a bonus. Otherwise, my uncle
Oh,
does
you
all
have
the
to turn it back
inventory.
in if you don't.
Well, yeah, he does all the inventory. If he sees them, he's going to snatch them and resell them. So I'm just trying to beat him to it,
What
basically.
brands are they?
Well, they're Monster Vision on the projectors.
What's
It-
that?
See, they might have
I don't know,
projectors or
dude.
lights or whatever.
We usually just do like Epson and stuff like that, but they're just
Yeah,
professional
I have
models.
An Epson at home. You have soundbar and stuff too?
Well, yeah, the Cavell, it's professional. It's just meant to stay on morning, night, day, like
Right.
24 hours a day. 1200 watt system with the sound bar system there, and then I got indoor-outdoor grade 5.1.
Yeah.
15.
You all right, Colin?
I don't have anything into them, dude.
My lips hurt so bad.
If I give it
You got
to you
5
cheap,
more
just
wings
don't
coming,
fuck me
Colin.
over, bring it back into the store because I got a 3-year warranty
Only getting
that I'll
5.
give it to you. I don't care if you flip them either. Just
See, he's just trying to get rid of
What are you
them.
wanting for 'em?
whatever you can round up. There's 3 of us splitting it. We're already up 1,000 each off the last 2.
Yeah.
I got 2 more left. So,
Okay.
dude, whatever you can round up, I'll give you.
Whatever you can round up.
There's installation kits too, so it comes with.
Sounds like a heck of a deal
brackets,
there.
Everything.
Boy, he opens box.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, me and the last
Oh, they have the
one,
actual
we took
speaker
them
on there.
That's what the,
That's a
on
projector,
there.
ain't it?
Oh
The
yeah.
left side, that's the what is that? The HD 4K. Right there.
4KX, eh?
4KX. They're marked up. I know my dad pays probably like half to maybe a quarter and just
Yeah.
buys them wholesale. Dude, I don't have a set cost. Whatever you can round up, I'll give you one. And if you take a projector, I'll just toss in a screen.
Right.
Oh,
Tossing it
it's
in
got
for
the
free.
Fiber optic built into it.
Deal right there.
All right, pause the video. This is ridiculous.
But I have
well, I just skipped to the end here because I actually never watched the whole thing. But what do you think about this so far, Colin?
Well, how has he opened the box? Is it not the thing or what?
It's not the actual projector. He showed the real projector, and they have like knockoffs. It's like if I were to bring like
Oh, okay.
Jordans to you,
Yep.
or like
So the box is authentic, but it was
Yeah.
inside.
This is already
it's
super
like opening.
sketchy, though.
Yeah, it is sketchy. Look at they're out in the
It's
middle
not
of
even a
nowhere.
white van though.
No, but they call it the white van because usually they'll pull up in like a white van, like it's a warehouse truck or whatever, and they'll pop up and they'll be like, "Pete, I got a brand new Dell laptop. Round up? What can you round up?"
Yeah,
I
you
like
keep
how he's
saying
asking, "What
round
can you
up."
round up?" Well,
Yeah.
I'll give you $5 for. Sure. All right, skip to the end here a little bit. My nose is starting to run a little bit.
It's not
You're
worth
telling me I
anything.
got this less than $20.
You pay $20 for it. You go ahead. That's crap shit.
No, I'm saying like you think this is worth $20?
Not even close to $20.
All right, dude. All right, well, I won't waste your time anymore.
Yeah.
I'm
Quit
gonna sell
scamming
it-
people out here,
I'm
dude.
gonna sell it for more.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Thanks, bud.
Quit scamming people.
He owns them.
Dudes out here.
Here.
Dudes out here trying to scam people with. It's called the white van speaker scam, and they pull up on you, and they ask, "Hey, I work for a sound and audio video place, and we got some extra stuff we got to get rid of real quick, or otherwise we got to return it back to the manufacturer or whatever." And so they try to scam you with speakers. And you pay thousands of dollars, and it's funny because he's right by a bank.
Yeah, they go outside of a bank or outside. You could possibly. They go outside of like a bank or a gas station or a grocery store or whatever, and they're just trying to make money off of people.
You have to be an idiot to fall for that. I mean, people are obviously falling for it, but
No, people definitely do, and that's what leads me to my question: has anybody here ever been scammed before by anything like this?
no.
Pete,
No, not at all.
no one's ever fallen. Matthew
Nope.
Not yet. Might see it around.
might
one day.
run around. I feel like this would be
Peter's
something.
probably scammed people.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
Pete's
do
a
that.
big scammer.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the next one going here. What do we got? So I would say that was actually, huh? Oh yeah, I need to play. That was actually pretty good. Famous Dave's Pineapple Rage. Everyone watching, definitely get some of this. I didn't even think it was that hot.
We just picked it up.
That's level 1. Now we're going on to Valentina. This is what I actually thought it was. Valentina hot sauce. This is at 2100 Scoville. And for anyone watching, Scoville units is pretty much how you rate hot sauce. I know that pepper spray is on there as well. This might be a wake-up call for the boys here. This is definitely going to be, this is some authentic.
This is only 2,100 though, and we're gonna get up to 650.
We get up to 650,000 at the end. Dang, that smells spicy.
It hasn't hit me yet.
Doesn't taste as hot as the other one.
No.
Really?
Well, we couldn't find the Scoville rating for
maybe
the. It might be the other way around. The Famous Dave's might be hotter than the Valentina, but
Yeah.
This isn't too bad.
mm-mm.
I don't like the flavor that much though.
I kind of like it. Has an authentic
It's
Mexican.
not bad.
I better eat all the chicken now because when we get to like 11,000, I'm done for.
What else we got on here, Pete? Oh, conversation starters.
Whoa.
Friendship conversation starters. What do we got here, Pete? You go through. Ask us any question he finds on there. Maybe not about family. I don't know about that, but keep going down.
All right.
Keep going down. Gift conversation. Journalism conversation. Personality. Here we go. What's going on here? You gotta find one, Pete, for us here. Personality questions. People are probably wondering about this. While we're eating the hot wings.
What personality traits in other people do you hate?
What do you hate? What do you hate, Colin? Find a better question.
Yeah,
than that.
I don't like that one.
This like an eHarmony date or something?
Which of your personality traits has been the most
No,
useful?
not in personality.
Oh,
like
no personality, huh?
Here we go. Here's a good one. There's gotta be a good question in here, Pete.
Are there any failures in your life you are proud of?
Failures, huh? I don't know. I feel like you look back. This would be a good conversation starter to look back into some of the movies or whatever, like Mousetrap or Mousetrap 2, and to kind of talk about.
Yeah,
I
if you
don't-
can. Like the other night when we were watching just parts of Mousetrap 2, it was crazy to see how far we've come now. After, I mean, it's crazy to think some of the stuff we were pulling off when we were, what,
Yeah, we're-
16?
Yeah, young, 14, 15, 16
Yeah.
years old. And for people that don't know, Mousetrap 2, and Sundog and Cottonwood are the 4 feature films that we've made. And Matt's been the assistant director on all those.
3 of them.
3 of them.
Yeah, not Cottonwood, but 3 of them. So that was an interesting experience on its own for people that, because we always have guests on the podcast, so we never actually get to like talk about us and about the movies and anything. So I feel like this could be a good opportunity to get into some of that. Pete could ask us some questions, maybe take over the podcast.
This is the best time to talk about ourselves when we're dying.
When we don't have anybody else to even talk about how we even got into the podcast, just because. Well, I think I mentioned it before in one of the first couple episodes, but just watching Joe Rogan and watch some of the other podcast people, you just kind of, I don't know, I told Colin and Tylen about it and Mason, and we just decided to buy the stuff, and now we've been getting people on, and we've had a good variety of people, I feel like. A lot of different people, all different aspects of life, and people ask me, are you done making movies? Are you done doing this? I'm just trying new things out, seeing where things go. I like to talk to people, so it's a good opportunity.
Yeah, good way to learn
Mhm.
more
Oh, yeah,
about
we've learned a lot of
unique
stuff.
hobbies and interesting people.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And to kind of go back on the movies again, where can we see that going from here? I think we want to both work on YouTube channels, and I don't know what you're thinking, Colin, but that's what I want to do is build a YouTube channel and
Yeah, definitely.
keep working on short films and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and just see where that goes. I have ideas and stuff, but it's hard when we just moved to Mankato to try to come up with things.
Hard when I'm working full time and Matt's working full time. Peter's working and going to college, and you're
And I'm doing my own thing.
you got
My
your
own
media
company.
company. So
Media company.
That's
EC Media.
we're not in Wyndham anymore. It's,
Yeah.
it's harder to get people to commit like we did in Wyndham. But
Well, we have the crew around here, but it's just like finding people.
New community.
hey, whoa!
Yeah.
Don't wipe your eyes.
Oh yeah. Oh
Whoa.
jeez, that's gonna hurt.
Pepper spray.
Careful.
That's one of the main rules.
What?
on
Oh,
hot
oh yeah.
wings.
Never touch.
Don't
never
touch your eyes.
Never touch down below. Don't touch. You know what I mean?
Up high.
Up high. Don't touch anywhere really.
Are your guys' lips on fire? Mine are.
No, I'm not too bad.
Mine are feeling pretty good.
Feeling good?
Get the next one out here. Let's cook this up a little bit. We gotta bring it to a new level.
What did you say the highest one was?
650,000. Okay, before we bring this one out, let me talk about it a little bit. This is Louisiana's Pure Crystal Hot Sauce. This is super popular in Louisiana. I think when we were down in Louisiana, we saw this all over. Every restaurant had this. This stuff, little runny. This stuff looks hot. Not gonna lie.
It smells horrible.
I think it's gonna kick you right in the. Okay, take that from me, Pete. All right,
me or everybody?
I think everybody.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
Let's
Have
take
you
a
tried it? Let's take a bite together.
This is 4,000.
This is 4,000 Scoville units, Crystal Hot Sauce.
1,900
Here we go.
more.
3, 2, 1.
Tastes like Tabasco.
Mm-hmm. I think it's another version of Tabasco sauce.
Couldn't tell you.
Dude,
Never had Tabasco.
like the only thing that's bothering me is my lips are on fire. Like everything else is fine.
Don't let it touch your lips.
Are you licking
That's
it
kinda-
over there? Or what's
yeah,
going
I'm
on?
tasting it out.
It ain't that hot. It definitely is another version of Tabasco, though. It's just a hotter. I'd say it's a hotter version because Tabasco, we looked at it, was like, I think it was 1,000, up to 1,000 or something between 400 and.
I think that last one had more heat.
You think?
Uh-huh.
Had more flavor too.
Yeah.
Valentina at 2,100 Scoville. If people are at home, definitely get some hot sauce to try this out. Definitely a good time. Try some different food, you know. Got another question for us, Pete? Jeez.
Wait, I got a story. I remember when
Uh-oh.
during school lunch, Ethan used to think the school barbecue sauce was hot.
Colin thinks the barbecue chicken tenders at McDonald's are hot though.
They're
Ju-
called spicy.
Those aren't hot at all.
They are. They got a kick to them.
All right. What do we got? Another question, Pete?
You want another question?
Go down. Go down. What are the journalism? What personality? What are the journalism ones about?
Is journalism dying or becoming more important?
I don't know. That's a good. I mean, if you want to talk about politics and stuff, fake news.
Is being a journalist a respectable job?
It depends on who you work for. If you're not biased, well, I think everyone has bias, but I think I guess I'm a bias. I have bias saying that, so I can't really talk. But I feel like it depends on what side you're on. If you feel like what side's right, you know what I mean. So I don't know. That's weird to have journalism questions in here with personality.
Mm-hmm.
Any other person? Is there any good personality ones, Pete?
Can a person change a personality?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
How so?
Well, that's a good question, but I don't know. Mine's on something else rather than yourself or things like that, you know?
I could see that.
How you doing there, Colin?
My lips. It's bad.
You gonna be all right?
I don't know.
What is the most annoying personality trait someone can have?
Well, I don't know what you call it, but undependable. Like,
yeah, I absolutely hate when people back out. They tell you they're gonna do something and they already know they don't want to do it.
Mhm.
Bailing.
Bail.
Yep.
Bailson.
Bail
Bailson.
out, yeah.
Mason Leopold Bailson.
Mason Leopold. Good
Got a
kid,
couple
but
of them.
Check out that first episode of the
space
podcast.
conversation. What's this about?
What is the most interesting thing you know about space?
Nothing. Is there a question on there about the future? About the future, because Elon Musk, I just heard about that. You should look that up quick, Pete. Just
Hey.
forget about this website. Or did you find a good question?
What are some fun things you could do in zero gravity?
All right.
Just
That's the
switch
dumbest-
it. Yeah, that's
Hey,
a stupid
go to
website.
type in Elon Musk just got fired. I don't know if it was over the weed comment or if it was over him smoking weed.
Whoa.
I know that he got. Just click on one of the articles. Elon Musk, something about getting turned down by or stepped down or something. Go back up to the top.
Is Elon Musk
Uh-huh.
rich? Is the top question.
I don't know.
Go over a little bit. Click the arrow to go over. Yeah, there should be one about him stepping down or something.
Threatened to quit.
Whoa.
if Tesla's board didn't defend him to the.
Yeah, try that, SEC. I think that's what it was because it all came down to, open the article if you can.
What's up with his eyes in that
Yeah,
picture?
it's a little weird.
That is a little weird. So I think what happened, yeah, what the
Oh.
heck? What happened? Elon Musk, right? Well, I'm here to finally remedy that by letting you know that Elon reportedly forced the Tesla board to put out of a fairly generous settlements with the Securities and Exchange Commission by threatening to resign from Tesla if the Tesla board did not publicly defend and support him. Due to the inordinate amount of influence Elon Musk holds over the perception and the image of Tesla, the board felt that they had no choice but to agree to Musk's demands and reject the settlement. So I think this all for claiming to have funding secured to take Tesla private, which turned out to be in the case, which the SEC felt constituted false and misleading statements. Oh, I thought it had to do something with the marijuana. There was a huge debate about Elon Musk smoking marijuana on Joe Rogan's show, because we were talking about Joe Rogan before. Should he get in trouble for that? What do you think, Pete?
I don't know.
You even know who Elon Musk is?
No.
What? The guy who created Tesla. You don't know him?
Now I do.
What do you think? Should he be fired for smoking pot with Joe Rogan?
What do you think, Ethan?
I don't think he should.
Why not?
I don't know, because if you watch Joe Rogan, they're always like smoking on there and stuff. A lot of people do. I don't think that.
So why is it a big deal now that he does it?
Because he's like the one of the top guys in the company. I think he's CEO or something, but he's one of the top guys in the company, and people were spazzing out about him doing that. I don't think that he should be fired for that, or whatever the case is. I don't think that you should get in trouble because it is part of a show. So I don't really understand what the big deal is. I don't know about you guys.
Matt, you're leaving a lot of chicken on those.
I am.
You're not hungry?
No, I'm just getting the perfect amount of bites off.
Oh, okay.
A little too hot. Like we said, that one was Crystal, Louisiana hot sauce. So, what we got a notification here?
No.
Jeez. The tings are calling.
Well, we had the first three, and through the first three, we're only at 4,000, and then the next one jumps huge.
Second part's definitely going to be a huge jump for us because it goes up to 11,600. So that is going to be a killer. What else we got on there, Pete? Try to bring up a bunch of stuff. This is about... Oh, good topic. Straws being banned in California.
I remember where this summer when we went to Colorado, was it?
Oh, yeah, you couldn't use a straw.
Yeah, I couldn't have a straw.
I think Colorado's working on it, too. They're trying to get rid of straws everywhere because they're polluting the environment. Pete just shakes his head. What do you think about that, Pete?
They want you
I
to
don't
use
know.
paper straws, and those just get...
I think it becomes a big issue for people who need straws. They're handicapped people, and so it's definitely a thing where people need straws to drink. So I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's people overreacting. You could watch one of the videos, McDonald's under pressure. Try watching that. Funny McDonald's under pressure out of every place. Interesting.
Always McDonald's.
Always McDonald's.
A new streaming service with the official audio and video. Playlists.
This could be the last straw for the Golden Arches. McDonald's shareholders set to vote
Make it full
tomorrow
screen.
on a proposal to study the risks of using plastic straws. The pressure comes from environmental activists at Some of Us, which has gathered about 500,000 signatures on a petition calling for McDonald's to stop using plastic straws, which pollute the ocean. Americans use an estimated
None of those
500
straws
million
in that
drinking
picture
straws
were
daily.
McDonald's.
That adds up
No.
to more than
They're all like Subway
46,000
and all that.
school buses full of straws per year. New York City Council is also considering a proposal that would fine restaurants for giving them out. Plastic straws are already banned in Seattle, Fort Myers, and on the ocean front in Miami Beach.
We don't really need plastic
Colorado.
straws. I think they're kind of out of date. We can just sip out of cups.
The city of Malibu voted to stop restaurants
Who was
from handing
that guy?
out long plastic utensils and stirrers starting on June 1st.
It's polluting all of our oceans. It's affecting the people who go swim.
McDonald's is urging shareholders to vote against the study, saying it's unnecessary and could hurt its existing plan for all packaging to come from recycled materials by 2025. But across the pond in the UK, McDonald's is already testing new paper straws and moving them behind the counter. Jolene Kent, NBC News, Los Angeles.
Doesn't a paper straw get all soggy, I feel like?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Too.
Yeah, because, well, here's the thing. For the other side of the argument, people who think that they should be banned are going to tell you that it takes like 20 years to decompose a or a plastic straw. So, what do you think about that?
I don't know. Might as well ban water bottles and everything.
I just want to know. I just want to know why McDonald's is under all the heat. Like
biggest corporation.
Yeah, it's.
I know, but it's everybody.
The most straws out of everybody.
They do. McDonald's does get fired from everything. That's just because it's like the biggest. Like Walmart gets fired for stuff. McDonald's gets fired for stuff. Nike gets fired for stuff. The biggest corporations. But I feel that, and then we were looking at something. You could check out. What company was it? They made a new straw. It's built into the lid. Was that Starbucks or something? You can. They
just
have
a waste of money.
Hey, but it uses more plastic. Look up Starbucks lid or something. Uses more plastic and new straw and lid combo than the straw. I don't know. If
He
you
doesn't
can-
even know what to
Sippy
look
cup.
up.
What are you talking? Type in
Star-
Starbucks.
Isn't it right there?
What?
Starbucks sippy cup lids.
I don't even know. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What does this say? Starbucks
Get off.
lids are actually better than straws anyway. What? There was an article I was reading about how oh, it's Thrillist.
Look
There's
at all that plastic there.
Yeah, there was an article I was reading how the new straws actually use more plastic than the old straws. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know too much about it. It just seems to me like a waste of time. People.
It just seems like another thing people are making a big deal about for nothing.
Yeah. That's what it seems like. A lot of things nowadays, everyone's making a big deal
But
about
it'll
it.
still have straws upon request.
At Starbucks.
Straw free by 2020.
Straw free.
Yeah.
2 more years. Can't do it right now though.
That's crazy. It seems and it seems like a lot of things are getting riled up. People get riled up about everything nowadays. All the little tiny things you wouldn't even think would be a big issue.
Mm-hmm.
People are getting pissed off about. Anything else in there, Pete, that they're saying?
No.
Straw cups.
Everything would be topped with sippy cups.
That's
what they're calling them.
Aren't straws better for your teeth?
They are better. That's
Yeah.
what somebody told me. A doctor told me once. That straws are better for your teeth instead of drinking out of a cup.
Mm-hmm.
It will eliminate 1 billion
goes-
plastic straws a year.
1 billion?
Yeah.
Just Starbucks getting rid of it?
Yeah.
Wow. Because if
It
you
goes past your teeth.
yeah, if you drink a straw, it goes past your teeth.
If you drink,
drink
out
pop,
of the cup,
just
it goes in your
in
teeth.
your
So
mouth.
then you get sugar all over your teeth.
Drink some milk. I could feel it going all over my teeth. You know?
Yeah.
Get a straw for me if you could still find them. And well, in Minnesota we haven't had that issue yet, but I know like Chicago's trying to get rid of they did get rid of plastic bags in Chicago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Or you have to charge. I think
they charge you for.
They charge you for them, yeah, and they're just trying to get more money. I mean, that's a whole nother thing. Taxing in Chicago, you could do a whole episode on taxes in Chicago. The water
that's
bottle
ridiculous.
tax. You could go talk about the pop tax that got banned. Do you hear about that?
No.
The pop tax they were taxing. So what do you got here? This is a 12 fluid ounce can of pop, right?
It was like a cent and
It was like
fluid ounce,
a
wasn't
cent
it?
and a half per ounce. So you'd have to pay 12 and a half or whatever, it'd be like 12 and a half or whatever cents on top of the tax. So if you in Minnesota, what is it, 7 cents per dollar?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you throw another 12 cents per ounce or 12 cents for the can. So if you buy a 24 pack, if you buy a 24 pack, or if you buy from McDonald's or whatever, you buy one of the big 32 ounce, then you gotta pay on there.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's just more
They're
people.
just so far in debt that they have to try to do anything they can to get some money.
That's Chicago for you, big time. Yeah.
Mhm.
Jeez.
It says you finish your drink quicker when you use a straw.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
Is that one of their? Is that
That's-
one of their?
yeah.
No. Is that? Are they saying that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad thing, I think.
That if you use a straw, you finish quicker.
Maybe.
It's actually go up. It's
Yeah.
actually a more enjoyable drinking experience. Shut the heck up.
Straws
Yeah,
never
that's
really
so
made
dumb.
sense in the first place.
What?
I don't know.
What does it say? Read it.
And all this led to me wonder why straws were even
Implemented.
Straws.
in the first place. Hot coffee is naturally consumed via the same sippy cup style lid, and while it obviously doesn't make sense to drink hot liquid via a straw, it does make sense that iced coffee is at least equally enjoyable via the hole in the lid method.
I think it honestly has to come down to that it's better for your teeth. I think that's honestly what it is. People like straws better for some reason. Easier to drink. I don't know.
It may make your lips all gross and wrinkly.
Are you kidding? Hey, some of these argument tactics are ridiculous. This is just crazy.
Whoa.
This is a Thrillist too. Far left.
And this
Guaranteed
could,
far left.
And this could allegedly lead to farting.
Uh-oh.
Straws?
I don't know.
according to the Mayo Clinic, ingesting liquids at a higher clip like iced coffee through the straw can increase flatulence problems. Shut the... Jeez.
It's ridiculous.
This is a good example of looking for every little tiny argument that you can come up with when there is nothing to argue here. Just leave it. Or come up... Instead of spending millions of dollars coming up with a sippy cup lid, why don't you just come up with a straw that can decompose quicker?
Hey.
What?
There is a 0 chance of getting poked in the eye.
Hey!
This may be a personal problem.
That is an actual argument on Thrillist. This is crazy.
I poked myself in the eye at least twice while driving and drinking iced coffee. Twice.
Oh my!
All right, and that might end the
On
first
that
half.
note,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to end the first half. That
Yeah.
is one of the worst. That is a sad Thrillist. Whoever, I know it's ridiculous, but that is one of the.
They usually
saddest.
have some good stuff on there, but
If they try to get political at all or anything,
No,
forget
they're
about
bad.
it. It's just so far left.
they're good at telling us about the abandoned places.
Yeah, just stick with that because that is a terrible. That is some of the worst argument tactics I've ever seen.
Thank you, Starbucks. From myself, my left cornea, and now our cleaner ocean.
She brings up the eye again.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. When we come back, we're going to be having 3 of the most painful sauces. We're starting off with El Yucateco, Pain 100%, and Dave's Ghost Pepper, 650,000 Scoville units. And that is twice as hot as B-Dub's Blazing Sauce. And when I had B-Dub's Blazing Sauce, I was crying. So
I might have to pass on
You
that
might
one.
want to tune in for a little bit of
this
crying.
is going to get good.
The brothers are going to be crying here. We'll be right back with the Ethan Clerc Podcast Show. Thank you for tuning in. Whoa.
All right, let's get moving.
Welcome back to the Ethan Clerc Podcast Show. We are on the second part here. The first part, we went through 3 different sauces. We were on Famous Dave's, Pineapple Rage, Valentina, and Crystal. Second part of the episode, we have 3 really hot ones. We have, first of all, starting off with El Yucateco.
And these first 3 don't even add up to this first one on the second part.
Yeah, not even. El Yucateco is 11,600. But before we get into that, anyone watching, if you could just please comment, retweet, like, share, subscribe, give us a rating. That always helps us out. We appreciate that. And if you have any future suggestions for people on the episode or topics to talk about, we always like that as well. Why don't we dive right into these sauces? I'm going to get paper towels here. Pete's looking up some news. We're starting off with, this is El Yucateco. And I think from now on, this is where we're going to start crying a little bit. This is going to be a hot one. All right, boys, here we go.
Smells pretty good.
No. And if anyone knows about these sauces, these are terrible smelling sauces. Here we go. Let's dive right in and see what these are all about here. Oh crap! I just unplugged my headphones.
Hey, you got a hair on there. Let me get it off.
Oh, who's really hit me? Get that hair off there.
I'm out.
Must be Sadie's.
Holy crap.
Gotta do as much as possible.
Ooh. What are you thinking, Colin?
Nope.
Burning?
Hot.
It's hot?
Yeah, just a little.
Good taste?
No.
No?
Terrible.
Better get that gallon out.
This is not something. This is not one that you want to put on your taco. I mean, you might, but El Yucateco. El hello. Let's talk about some news.
Chapo. Wow. Let me find something here.
Oh, what do we got here? Personal favorite video of mine. Crazy.
Coolest police chase ever.
I think I'm done.
You're not eating anymore?
I don't know.
He's tapping out.
You better.
Alright, ready?
Let me get one more big bite of this.
Alright.
Play the video.
Truck and circling about the community.
He's been staying in the same
18
general area.
Big 18.
Seen waving to people on the sidewalk.
Incredibly, many pedestrians are not only enjoying the show, they're actually encouraging the
What's he got, a load of wood there?
Yeah, a load of wood.
As the truck heads across the median now.
A cruiser rushes forward with guns aimed at the semi's rear tires. The bullets find their mark But
Shooting
an
the truck.
unbelievable complication is about to turn this chase into a terrifying display.
He's drifting.
It looks like there's smoke coming from the back of the truck.
Sparks from the grinding rims have flown up to the truck's payload, igniting the cords of lumber.
Where's this at?
I think it's in California.
The semi turns into a rolling inferno.
Look at this. This is crazy. This is real life, too. This ain't a movie. This is real life.
Flames race up the stacks of 2x4s. 6,000 pounds of kindling on the move. The insane heat builds to an explosive level. A burning tire blows loose.
Look at this.
And rockets down the street like an
dude.
missile.
Watch out.
It's rolling free. It's completely in
That's pretty sweet.
heading through that parking lot.
The suspect continues his manic parade.
Pause the video. Colin's leaving.
Just part of an act.
I need to get Oreos or something, dude.
Oreos.
To me, it feels like the more you breathe, the worse it gets.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Huh.
How you feeling?
That's only 11,000. Hey, we got
2 more.
650.
Coming for you.
El Yucateco. Extra, extra, extra hot.
Hey, we better keep that in our fridge. It's pretty good.
It ain't that good.
Put it in your tater tot hot dish.
Here you go.
Add a little spice to her. Colin, you back? Got some goodies.
This sucks.
Back to the police chase. I think we go back. All right, let's keep watching.
This is so dangerous for everybody out on the road right now.
He doesn't realize that his lethal actions are
Try not
about
to breathe.
reap a lethal response.
You can see a police van pulling up from behind as more pieces fly off that truck.
A white van rushes in behind the fiery fugitive.
Is he selling speakers?
Inside is a tactical team with orders to use deadly force. As the driver tries to steer his rig across the median, the truck's exposed rims get stuck on the curb. Officers know this may be their only chance.
The van's opening up. Officers are jumping out.
Oh.
They're rushing towards the semi.
Put her in low.
And that one officer
He's
has a
shooting him.
gas run. I think he's firing.
As bullets tear through the cab, the driver stomps on the gas, panicked and confused.
He's pulling away. They don't know if he was hit or not.
He thought this was all fun and games, but it's become life and death.
Rubber spilled all over the roadway.
He jerks the semi back and forth, shaking loose the truck's cargo as a blockade. His desperate act bought him some time, enough time to buy himself a lot more trouble.
There's a school bus ahead. And lumber falling off.
The dangling lumber strikes the back of a school bus.
Good thing that bus driver seen it.
A jostled child
Got
is
out of the
injured by
way.
the impact. No matter what it takes, police have to end this chase now, before another innocent gets caught in this guy's sights.
Oh no! Right on the tail of that
Laying on
van.
the
He
horn.
barely slows down in time.
They charge forward for another shot at him, but the driver veers wildly, cutting them off. Police make the call for sharpshooters and helicopters to take action.
There are several police airships closing in nearby. He slowed way down here. Officers are holding their position, and it looks like he's coming to a complete stop now.
Police aren't sure what to make of his sudden change of heart, but the suspect has a good reason for stopping. It turns out that the tactical assault had worked. With incredible marksmanship at a full sprint, the officer hit the driver before he could pull away.
Dang.
Police rush in. He's on the ground, and it looks like they've got him. He's not resisting.
Get out.
Suspect being taken into custody.
Whatever.
I saw this thing, and it reminded me of like GTA or something, like a GTA police escape or something. I just try and get those other wings out here quick. This is bad.
You
This
gotta
is
keep
bad.
that.
All right, my bad. This one we're going to is pain.
What's it called?
Hey, you keep blocking my headphones off. This one.
These ones do not smell good at all.
No, this is
They
pain.
look worse.
Pain 100%, and it says rated 100%. There are several levels of pain. The pain levels are marked with the percent of pain you experience. The higher the percent, the more pain and less flavor. Although there are chili heads that will argue that the more the pain, the better the flavor. We will let you decide. Taste the pain. Refrigerate before opening. Well, that might be part of the reason it's all chunky. We're not doing that.
Still looks bad.
These do not look like fun. Colin, are you done?
No, I'm done, dude.
He's done. Colin's tapping out. Me and Matthew here.
Just
Take
so
the small
everybody
one.
knows, I don't want to give up, but I have to work tomorrow morning. Matt does too.
What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to call in sick if I continue. Like my stomach's killing me. I don't feel
nope,
good.
Not doing it.
How are the Oreos?
Pete, we got one for you.
Are the Oreos helping you out?
Not really. My lips hurt super bad too.
To let people know, pain 100% is 40,600 Scovilles. And that literally, if you added up all of the other ones, it wouldn't even be half of what this one is.
That's like a little over 3 times the last one.
Yeah, this one's going to hurt like a mother brother. And then you got to go to Dave's Ghost Pepper. So,
which is like a 610,000.
Yo, from a 40 to a 650.
All right, Matt, let's do a little tap here. Oh, jeez, here we go. Dig in. I have a bunch of bites cooked.
These guys are nuts.
I don't know,
because
man.
I can't handle it anymore. My lips hurt so bad.
Hey, I'll get you some towels.
How is it, Ethan? Matt, how is it? Is it bad?
I'm trying to. Oh!
I don't know. It hasn't hit me yet.
Are you kidding?
I swear. Maybe I just gotta take another bite.
I took like 5 bites. Ugh.
Here, we'll find some news here.
Hey, forget about it. That hasn't hit you? Are you? Get this guy. Get this.
This new video caught on camera. Man sneaks into neighbor's attic.
Right, there it is.
It hit you now? Hey, it feels like a sore throat. It feels like a sore throat.
It looks like one too, dude. It literally looks horrible.
Get this thing out of here.
It smells horrible too.
Awful.
Throw that out the window.
You think Sadie will eat it?
Don't get it.
I'm still dying from the last one, dude. I can't imagine this one.
Hey, I think I'm going to be able to do one bite of the next one.
You're sweating.
You take 5 bites to the next one. Just like you did with all the other ones.
Just dive in.
All right, watch the
we'll
video.
watch this video.
Watch your video quick.
Good evening. An alleged Peeping Tom was caught on camera and is now facing charges. Police say the suspect was able to sneak into his neighbor's attic and watch the man, his wife, and his baby through events.
The victim put cameras in his attic after hearing noises above his bedroom and seeing some lights that were flashing in the vents. KDKA's Amy Wattis was at the courthouse today as the suspect went before a judge. Amy, good evening to you.
Good evening, Julie. And the victim and his family in this case live on the Mexican war streets here on the north side. Now, the victim says he's had suspicions about his neighbor for some time, so he decided to take matters into his own hands and bought a surveillance camera to see what was really going on inside his attic.
You've never given him permission to go into your attic at all?
No. He was actually warned 2 days earlier to stay out of there.
But Jerome Kennedy says that warning didn't work. And now this surveillance video shows what's believed to be 69-year-old Robert Havrilla in Kennedy's attic last month.
He's removed all the insulation from my ceiling above the bedroom, and that gives him direct access where he could manipulate and get his way into the vents.
Kennedy said this happened right above he and his wife's bedroom and a 10-month-old baby's crib. Kennedy says Havrilla can also be seen removing a fall.
This sick son of a gun
That is messed up.
is
Ethan's
watching
done
babies. Hey, he's watching
Pedo.
babies.
Not just babies, but the
wife
and the
Hey,
father.
I'm at the point where it's like vibrating. It's like buzzing in my mouth. It's like buzzing my lips, dude.
My lips still hurt from the
He's
last
sweating.
one.
I see.
Don't touch your eyes.
Hey, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I just can't fathom how anybody want to eat this for fun. I'm definitely not paying 100%.
What are you gonna be at in the next one? 200.
Keep watching the video.
You're gonna do it?
False wall that he created. He says he's noticed someone in the attic on multiple occasions and even saw flashlights coming down through the vent.
The only thing I can assume is he's watching my baby, my wife, or myself.
Kennedy lives at 524 North Taylor Avenue on the north side. Havrilla appeared in court today and waived his right to a preliminary hearing.
Look
His
at this
attorney
pedophile.
said
Are you
he
kidding
managed
me?
to get the luring charge dropped.
No criminal background whatsoever. That's why I was saying before, I don't think he had a criminal intent to do this. I don't think there was any bad intention to do this. I think it was something that's getting drug out a little bit.
It's just very disheartening to feel violated in this way, that somebody can come in and disrupt
say
the
how long
sanctity
he was
of
up
my
there?
home.
I don't know, dude.
It's
how many times he was up
indescribable.
there.
It's
Yeah.
extremely creepy.
Kennedy says he's also noticed mysterious drill holes in the
This is what I was about
common
to say,
brick
yeah.
wall that he and his neighbors share. He said he's asked Havrilla about it, and Havrilla says he was just simply doing construction. Well, on the north side tonight, Amy Wattis, KDKA TV News.
Excuse for everything.
This pedophile son of a gun.
There's
Spying-
so many messed up people.
Spying on babies.
Like the messed up people that made these hot sauces.
Yeah, or the ones that will eat it.
Who? Okay, that was my question. Who eats this? 650,000, whatever it is.
Well, I'm sure they only use a couple drops instead of chili or something.
We really covered these
How?
things. We really coated them. Like
I'm sure that's the biggest bottle they make of that.
we didn't dilute it. Nothing.
No. Straight out of the bottle.
Hey, are you supposed to dilute this stuff? Warning. Use this product 1 drop at a time.
Oh!
Hey.
1 drop?
We covered the things. We used the entire bottle.
This is why I'm not eating them.
What else does it say?
It's gluten free, so that's good.
I'm not.
Keep away from eyes, pets, and children.
I'm a child right now. That is 40,600. I can't do it. I just can't. It's so, my nose is like, God, this is such a bad idea.
Hey. On Hot Wings, they have the 10 wings, and like the third one in is like 11,000 already.
Really?
Yeah.
And our fourth one in is 11,000. Or our fifth one in. Or no, third one in is 11,000.
Hey.
Oh, no, yeah.
It says
It's our fourth.
Hey, it's also a great industrial cleaner and grease remover.
Get out of here.
I ain't kidding you.
Let me see it.
Right there.
Great industrial cleaner and grease remover.
How?
Hey, I don't know. I don't know if we should eat it.
1 drop at a time.
I'm questioning this whole podcast now. Before we get into that, we can talk a little bit more about this.
Is there any side effects that can happen
Yeah,
from
let me
this? Is it like safe to drench it in?
I don't know. I think we try 1 bite, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm not touching them.
I'm just trying to comprehend a pedophile in our attic right now.
How are you still thinking about that when you just
I think that this sauce would be better than... Or no, I think the pedophile in our attic would be better than this sauce, dude. I'd rather have a
There'd
pedophile.
be some demons in here, too.
Oh, my gosh. What did you think about this video, Pete?
Just... People are nuts.
It's very disturbing.
Reminds me of a movie. I feel like there's a movie.
13 cameras.
13 cameras. That guy kind of looked like him, too.
Yeah.
Check out 13 cameras. That's pretty messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Never go to Pittsburgh again.
Dude, Pittsburgh's a great city. We went there.
A great city.
Oh.
Tylen, Ethan, and I went there. When was that, Ethan? This last spring, right?
Right before summer.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
was a
it was
great time.
fun time.
We went to Chicago, Gary, Indiana. Went up to Michigan. Cleveland, Ohio. Bunch of cities in Ohio. It was a great time. You guys ready for this next wing?
Or should we do one more thing? What's
We
this?
could watch this video. Let's watch this video.
Woman accused opposing a dentist arrest.
Watch the video. Start at the beginning.
Second time in 2 weeks.
For people who don't know, woman is trying to be a dentist.
A Paulding County woman
Turn up
accused
a
of
little bit.
posing as a dentist for a second time. Channel 2 Action News had cameras in 2 locations this morning when officers took potential evidence from her home and office. Channel 2 investigative reporter Nicole Carr is in Cobb County with some new information this hour about that arrest.
We had 2 crews in place to capture exclusive video of investigators taking photos, files, and a computer from Krista Sedgwick's properties. Just after 6:30 Thursday morning, her husband unlocked his truck for box removal at their Dallas home. Around the same time, her Marietta dental office was cleaned out. These are the first search warrants issued in a second investigation against the woman accused of posing as a dentist.
What?
We told
There's
you
a
about
fish tank in
Sedgwick's
there.
48-count indictment in Paulding County last month. It included insurance fraud as well as practicing dentistry without a license. She's now facing the same trouble in Cobb County, alleging she's also posed as a dentist there for years.
Hi, I'm Nicole Carr with Channel 2. We wanted to know if you all could say anything on Miss Sedgwick's behalf.
Sedgwick's daughter, who
Is that her
works
right
in for
there?
her mother,
Yeah.
didn't want to talk with us when
Jeez.
investigators left. We didn't know it at the time, but this was happening right as Sedgwick was pulled over for an expired tag at this Marietta Parkway QT. That exposed this week's new arrest warrant.
You can't follow the law at all.
Last week, we talked to this patient who says he now glues his teeth back in after Sedgwick's procedure.
She acknowledged Channel 2 was out here, that we were out here.
Yes, and they locked the doors. And she told all the patients that y'all would be here.
Said she wasn't dealing with it today.
Yes, they said they wasn't dealing with it today. Her husband's in there also.
He confirmed that she was working and avoiding our cameras. Now we know that work included actual dental procedures just days ago.
Was after she'd been arrested.
Right. Right. That was after
Right.
she was arrested.
Alright, go back.
Go back.
What did he say?
Hey.
What did he say?
Hey, go back a little.
No,
right there,
no,
right there.
no. He's
right
too.
there. Right here.
Included actual dental procedures just days ago.
Was after she'd been arrested.
Right. Right. That was after she was arrested.
Hey, the lady literally said that, and then he repeated it.
Oh, I know. We have confirmed with the city of Marietta
Brain
that
dead.
officials here will
Methamphetamine.
look at revoking the business license for the jurisdiction. That will happen as early as tomorrow morning. Live in Cobb County, Marietta. Nicole.
My question is, how does somebody get away with doing that for so many years? 7 years, it'd say?
Mm-hmm.
Dentist arrested a second time in 2 weeks. Oh my gosh. What's this about?
I don't know.
Get out of this. All right. A crazy story right there, and the guy said he had to glue his teeth in because of her
I think all her
operation.
patients, she was putting like some type of drug in whatever she's given to them because they're all messed up.
Yeah, that was something. Where was
Like
that at again?
gluing teeth in.
Texas, I
Oh,
think,
was it
wasn't
Texas?
it?
It seemed like it.
He was from down south.
All right, we better bring out this way. This son of a gun. This devil worshiping. This is called, to everyone watch him, Dave's Ghost Pepper Gourmet Hot Sauce. And it says 1 drop is all you need. It says use this product 1 drop at a time. We literally, let me look at these.
They're soaked, dude.
Grease removal.
We soaked these mother brothers. I don't know what's going to happen after we start. I'm going to take 1 bite. Matt will probably take 1 bite.
Take 1 bite, everyone knows the rule.
1 bite, everyone knows the rules, Barstool Sports, and then we're probably going to dip because this is just going to be something else. This is probably going to be the worst way to end a podcast. But to everyone watching, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to start crying here.
And before we start this, Ethan had the blazing wings from B-Dubs one time, and they're 300,000, right?
Those are 300,000. Yeah.
And these are 650,000.
Hey, watch
He was crying.
I was crying like crazy. And that last one was pretty close. That 40, I thought, even though that was only 40,000, that reminded me of the beat. I was like that experience. Because I had tears coming down my eyes.
It's just crazy.
I got a cold right now.
A good person to have.
Whoa, we need some milk, man. Give me some milk quick.
Hey, Ethan, if we ever do this again, a good person to have on it would be Jeff LeCan. Yep.
Jeff would love this podcast, actually, because he can do the Blazing Challenge.
Would
He's done it
Damon?
a couple times, yeah.
Would Damon?
I don't know if
Damon does spicy
I
food.
don't know if Damon does spicy food. All right, I need milk here.
Damon, let us know if you do the spicy foods.
Went through about a whole gallon of milk. You definitely need milk for peppers.
I wonder if it once it gets so hot, if it just, I don't know the difference.
I think you will.
You think so?
There's a huge difference between
Well, yeah. but
that
I'm
one
I'm
and
saying
that
once
one.
you get over 100,000.
Oh, once you get so high?
Yeah.
I mean, this is pretty
I
much
don't know.
like almost. I mean, this is like half. Pepper spray is like $1 million, I think. This is 650,000.
Yeah.
So
halfway there.
Yeah.
It should
Dump
be
it-
double what the Blazing Challenge is.
All right, Matt.
Right?
Say a prayer for these bad boys. God, I don't even want to do this. I don't even want to do it. I don't want to do it, people. I'm doing it for the podcast.
I'm not
Whoa,
doing it.
whoa!
Hey,
What are you
don't
doing?
yell.
What are you doing? You
Man, I'm
wrecked
yelling.
the whole mic.
Holy.
I'm just kidding.
Here,
I'm sorry. Oh, you're gonna have one?
Pete's gonna eat one.
No.
1 bite, everyone knows the rules. Pete, 1 bite, everyone knows
Pete,
the rules.
you gotta have one. I've had the other one.
Have the hottest one.
No.
One bite, everyone knows the rules.
Come on, Pete.
No way. Oh.
I don't do spicy stuff.
Hey, we
but-
better get this
This
man.
is the
We better get this man a
spiciest
glass
one.
of milk.
Give him your milk, Colin. Give him your milk.
Yeah, I brought my own gallon, so here you go, Pete.
All right. Oh, you're not gonna want to touch
Here,
your
Pete.
lips.
Yeah,
Dump-
Pete, just drink that, because I need that.
All right, everyone. We might not be able to talk after
I don't
this.
know, man.
I'll have to finish it off.
Colin will have to finish it off here. Pete, I can't believe you're doing it.
This-
One bite,
I don't
everyone
know.
knows the rules.
I'm doing it for the podcast.
All right. Doing it for the podcast. This is crazy. I can't believe we're doing this. 650,000 Scoville people. Dave's Ghost Pepper Gourmet. So hot it's spooky. Halloween's coming up. Forget about it. One bite, everyone knows the rules. Let's get a
I
tap
don't know.
here. Let's get a tap here.
Tap the wings.
These guys are crazy.
Boys,
I don't know.
I don't know
man.
what's about to happen. We're about to go to a new dimension. 3, 2, 1. I didn't get a very big one.
Oh my gosh. No way.
Matt seems to be all right over there.
Give me a towel. I'm gonna need one.
It hits quick, dude.
Oh,
Hey, get him some paper towels,
Right
Matt.
here.
Oh.
It hits quick.
Oh,
You're not feeling it, Matt?
Not yet.
Take another
not
bite.
good.
What? It's gonna hit me hard here soon. I know it.
Oh, that'll
again.
hit you.
Hey, right in your throat. Give me a paper towel, quick. How are you not feeling that?
These guys are suffering here.
How are you not feeling that?
This is just insane. I can't believe they're doing this.
He took a huge bite.
I'll take 2.
Oh, I can't, dude.
No way.
I can't do it.
What do you think, Pete?
I'm done.
He's crying.
Pete is crying. There's tears in his eyes.
Every breath.
I'm shaking so bad.
Don't try it at home, people.
These guys are dying, and my stomach does not feel good after eating those first 4. Do you need to end it, Ethan?
I'm out.
Pete's out.
No, don't
He's
leave.
crying. He's
Hey,
out.
Don't leave, Pete. We can finish.
How are you doing, Matt?
I honestly don't know what to think right now. It's hot. My mouth is obviously hot, but like, I think that last one. I mean, it's gonna hit me here soon. I know it. Like it's hot, but
it's in my throat.
I'm not sweating.
Ethan's not doing good. Peter's not doing good. He had to leave the show.
I can't do it.
Do you want this granola bar?
Do it.
Should I end it? Do you want me to end it, Ethan?
No, yeah.
I'm back.
I mean, all right. So while these guys are recovering, next week on the podcast, we're gonna have another Mankato person on here. We were supposed to have a guy on this week, but he wasn't able to make it. So next week, for sure, we'll be having another Mankato person. We just thought Ethan came up with this idea last night after we found out we wouldn't be able to get the guy from Mankato on. So we hope you guys like this idea.
Terrible idea.
It's probably entertaining for you guys. Peter's crying. He's eating ice cream from a...
Hey, my arm.
Hey, it's so much better.
Hey,
I'm
my
shaking
arm.
like crazy.
My arm.
What about your arm?
I,
Come on, talk to us. What do you got?
I don't even want to know how I would be if I ate
Hey,
this.
It feels like you're electrocuting me.
How long until this goes away?
15 minutes.
Is it?
I have no idea. Just a random guess.
I hope
But as I was saying, next week we'll have another Mankato guy on. Should be interesting. Ethan, do you want me to end it here?
And that was one bite. I have maybe 2 small ones.
That did not have the New York flop there. No.
Matt's
rate
obviously
it.
Matt's definitely
One
doing
bite.
the best.
I can't rate it.
Matt, you're not feeling anything?
I'm definitely feeling it. My mouth is on fire right now.
It
But
just,
I don't know why.
It's just like
There are different
Peter, does your stomach hurt?
my stomach doesn't hurt.
My stomach does not feel good.
It's my mouth, my lips, I can even feel my arm like vibrating right now. I can't. Everybody, thank you so much for watching.
Hey, ice cream helps. It's going away. Oh yeah. Have this thing going.
As Ethan was saying, thank you so much for watching the Ethan Clerc podcast show. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, leave a review, and remember we're on iTunes, Spotify. What else are we on, Ethan? We're on YouTube, obviously.
Google Play.
Google Play. Ethan's out. Well, thanks again for watching. I'm Colin Clerc, ending it here with Peter Ignaszewski, Matt Theesfeld, and Ethan Clerc. Thanks for tuning into this week's special episode of Hot Wings here at the Ethan Clerc podcast show. I'm Colin Clerc again, and thank you for tuning in.